one way, for example, soft diplomacy skills, or for example in our summer school that is going to start on the 11th of July. You can study with us as well on an online basis, or you can combine the full-time in-house with the online. We are very proud that we have 92% of satisfaction of our participants during the last 6 years. And as well, we were evaluated by the Q4 education, where we actually were rated on a very high standards of education. So we are very proud that 92% of our participants are satisfied with the outcome of and the result of the courses. More than 600 students already, participants actually came to our courses, and we have participants from over 96 countries already, so we have a very global, multinational studying environment. So for example, we have Spain, of course, but of course we had Seychelles, for example, from the last time and so on. Just to mention this as well, the ISPD is not only active in Brussels, we are, for example, worldwide active. Last year we were for more than 1 year in the Sultanate of Oman, where we were training the Royal Protocol Department of His Majesty the Sultan of Oman. Or for example, next week we are going to be in Helsinki for a European agency training in protocol as well, and we recently came in the winter of Brussels as well, had the chance to go to Mauritius. So this is a little bit what we are doing. This is resulting as well in quite a media coverage, not only here in Europe, but as well, for example, in the Arabic world. Based on our network of liaison officers worldwide, we are trying to bring education via our liaison officers worldwide. Then, for example, some quotes of our students, of our participants who came to our courses. They sent us then some quotes. So what actually we received was quite interesting, that people who are not directly always linked to protocol and diplomacy said that the education they are receiving from the ISPD is applicable in nearly all the sectors that they are working. So for example, one former participant of our classes, she is now applying in the health sector, and she was sending us this email that she was so happy that she did the courses with us. The ISPD Plus is the non-profit part of the ISPD actually, and this is as well the area and the field where we are trying to bring people together. For example, today it's a cultural night as well, organized by the ISPD Plus, where we are in a kind of a think tank network, where we are on a database of more or less 12,000 contacts, where we are trying to bring expertise of people together, because we would try to follow the mission of a kind of innovation in diplomacy, where we are trying to bring the knowledge not only from protocol to protocol, but as well to bring the knowledge from the diplomats to the different fields of expertises. As well, in this non-profit part, we are already very happy that we launched our first publication. This was actually in the beginning of this year. We are already in the second edition of our book, and the third book is already on the way. The ISPD Plus network, you're most welcome to join us, is as well the think tank where we are hosting, creating cultural nights. We had as well on a very rainy day in Brussels the Seychelles nights, where we were escaping a couple of hours to the islands of Seychelles. And we are looking very forward today for the cultural night of Spain. And then the last of this year is going to be Belgium. We are looking forward to this as well. So this is a little bit the kaleidoscope where we are working in. As well, we are partnering with some institutions. This is just to mention our partners and our social network, where we are offering as well to follow our activities on our social networks where we are present. Like I mentioned, these rooms where we are in, you can rent them as well. Airbnb is already launched. We are at Worst Bird's office already online, so as well these rooms are able to be rented. Our internship program is as well hosted every year, where we are trying to bring people to give the possibility to have a kind of an internship with us, where we are sharing our knowledge. Last slide from my side before we switch over to the really cultural stuff is I would like to raise your attention to the next upcoming courses. From the ISPD is, I mentioned the summer school, very intensive week in July 11th to the 14th. Then in October we have Protocol Basic Intensive, and of course in October on the 7th as well we are starting our new academic year where our Executive Master full-time is going to start.